and welcome back to What's Cooking with Careers. I'm with Tumene Shikara. Today we are at NamBean here in Hlanakupe. Now there's a lovely cafe. We'll be chatting to the management as well as some of the employees here and seeing what they'll be preparing for us. Now please stay tuned for one of the most exciting interviews I'm excited to have with one of the co-owners.
Hello and welcome to today's Sports Rep Show.
I am your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraika. In replay, Namibia, who had won the toss for the first time on this tour.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, starting off with tennis news, both on the WTA for women's and
Welcome to What's Cooking, where culinary passion meets expert insights.
Somebody must really want to cook and want to cook good food.
Immerse yourself in the bustling world of professional kitchens as top chefs create mouthwatering dishes. Join us for in-depth interviews as our host explores the experiences and expertise of our guest chefs. Don't miss out. Tune in to What's Cooking on NTV every Friday at 2100 hours and let the culinary adventure begin.
Now seated next to me is Rynhardt. He is one of the owners here at NamBean. How are you doing?
Good in you? Yes.
Fine. Thank you so much for hosting us in your beautiful cafe. All right. So please tell us a little bit about NamBean, where you're situated, what you're about, all of that.
Well, first of all, NamBean, we proudly a family business and a Namibian business. We started way back in 2018. Then we survived COVID, and here we are. I started as the business as a vendor, basically doing events, and then also I had a little shop next to the road, and that's how I started. So you grow. We moved to Marua Mall, and now today we are here for the last almost 3 years. We've been here at Mega Center next to Pukovitz. So yeah, we've business here. And we specialize in coffee, so that's our main thing. Is first of all, we do coffee. We specialize in coffee. We like anything that do with coffee. You can see our whole menu is almost just coffee. A lot of people mistake us for a restaurant. We're not a restaurant. We are first of all a coffee shop, cafe. And like I said, we try to go beyond with our coffee.
Okay. So what is so special about your coffee that you offer here?
So we roast our coffee. It's wood fire roasted. So you won't find it anywhere else. Our baristas are well trained. Like I said, in the coffee we specialize in coffee. So the coffee you get here is specialized coffee. It's Arabica. So you won't necessarily find it anywhere
else in Namibia. Yes. All right. So you just mentioned that you survived COVID. Can you tell us a little bit about the effects that has had on your business and how you dealt with it?
Yeah, I think for everyone in the food industry or in the hospitality industry, it was quite tough because you still had to pay rent, you still had to pay a lot of salaries, all those kind of things, but you have no income. So you had to think outside the box. What can you do? What can you offer? One stage we sent our food to houses. It was just a tough time, but we went through it, and we are still recovering, but we will get there. Yeah.
All right. So speaking about having debts to pay and having bills to pay that COVID has interrupted, how many of the local staff that do you employ here, and what is their specialty? What do they do specifically?
The staff here, most of them they specialize in making coffee. That's first of all. And then the food as well. We never wanted to go in food, but we just started making light meals, and now we ended up having like this whole food menu. Like I said, we're not a restaurant.
Yes,
but,
still a cafe, but offering you nice
I mean, the meals has gone so far that the burgers we make, I've seen big oaks walk in here, not finishing our burgers, and yeah, that's the part of the growth we have done. And the thing is, our staff, they come here and they are on. We train staff. I think that's important. The thing is, it's good to learn people. I think it's very important to learn people.
To teach them new skills and skill development.
Yes,
So
yes.
what is one thing that you're passionate about besides running a business?
Coffee. yeah. Coffee. I'm very
right.
passionate about coffee. I think if you find your passion, that can become your business one day. So that's very important. You love what you do, you know. So yeah.
All right. As an entrepreneur here in Namibia, is there some of the challenges that you might face? And also, how do you get over it to see the better light of things?
I think for entrepreneurs in Namibia, there's a market. So every entrepreneur in the Pacific market he goes into, for instance, me, a restaurant or a coffee shop or a coffee roastery or coffee, there's only that. I mean, we're a population for close to 3 million. Compared to, let's say, South Africa or the rest of the world, there's so much more people, so much more opportunity. So whenever there's a new competition moving in, or you as a material moving in as competition, there's only that much of a market. So it's really you really need to be on your toes to make sure you give the best service to customers. So that's the competition in Namibia is quite tough. So like I said, the market is quite small, so you really need to be on your toes when you enter into business in Namibia. So I think that's a challenge. To overcome that is just great service.
Help the people remember where to get the good service.
Yeah. We've had some complaints, but I mean, we try our best. I mean, as I always tell people, we always try our best. If your coffee is a few minutes late or whatever, we always try our best. We're only human beings at the end of the day, so yeah, we always try our best. And yeah, so my advice can be to any entrepreneurs moving into business or bigger shops or whatever, is your service needs to be
Excellent.
yeah.
All right. So you just mentioned about service and loving your job, being an entrepreneur. When you come to NamBean every morning or every afternoon, what is one thing that you look forward to? What is one thing that you're really excited to do?
Yeah, I think it's the people here, the people we work with. They really make your day. They can sometimes break your day, but most of the time, I think it's nice. Also working with your family. Family business, and the people come in here and just to make jokes with them and just be a bit. I always say I try to be a better boss than the bosses I've had before. So just be better out there, and the thing is as well, I think for me is our product, to put our product out there. It's great to see people enjoying your product. For me, that's amazing to see put smiles on people's faces.
Okay. So lastly, before we conclude, are there any special requests that people have when they come to NamBean? Are there specials that you have throughout the week? And also, do you cater to have events or people to host the events here?
Yeah, I think for us, the main thing is people that know us now already know our coffee. So they normally come in and have some of our iced coffees, are very popular. Then we have these pour overs, the chemics and those kind of things, slow pour coffee we specialize in. And then we do host events. Not necessarily the biggest events, but the small. We had baby showers here before, and we had wedding stuff, small and stuff like that. So. We do host events, and then we've got daily specials. Like I mentioned a burger, like a tower burger or a burger special on Wednesdays. That's tomorrow, and then we have few other breakfast specials and so on. If you come here, you'll see. yeah.
I'll definitely come here and see the specials that you have to offer. But lastly, before we let you go, are there any words of motivation that you do have for those that are wishing to venture into entrepreneurship, or any final words about NamBean?
Yeah, I can say that it might be hard in the beginning, but if you go through 2 to 5 years, after that it gets better each year. Just hold on there and keep on going. Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much for chilling with me in one of your corners here at NamBean. We're going to head over now to see one of the baristas and what they're up to before we get right into the kitchen.
Good evening and welcome to Sunset News.
Dutchman stays in List A in his speech, rate in taxes, and how much.
After the break, we take a look at the sports.
We bring you
economic indicators, tomorrow's weather and sports. I am Rynhardt Fourie.
To another exciting episode of Pirongo Top. We bring jou latest weer en vertel ook vir julle waar die vis heel moontlik gaan byt.
Welcome to My.NA Cars, your ultimate destination for everything automotive.
I am your host, Diana Master. Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Discover the latest models, innovative technologies, and expert insights from our passionate hosts. Learn essential maintenance tips and get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the automotive industry. Don't miss My.NA Cars on NTV every Thursday at 2100 hours. Tune in and ignite your passion for automobiles.
Alright guys, now as you can see, I'm here with Yandre. He is the barista here at NamBean. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you so much for hosting me in your little space. Alright, so how long have you been working at NamBean and how has it been so far?
Well, I've been working here for about a year, and it's been quite nice. I've learned a lot about, the industry, working here at a coffee shop, making coffees and serving people. I also serve people sometimes, and yeah, it's quite an interesting job, I would say.
So while you said just now you mentioned that you make coffees, what are some of the different types of coffees or hot drinks that you get up to making on a daily?
Well, probably the most famous is obviously the cappuccino, and then I would say the mochas, the caffe mochas, which is a combination of coffee and hot chocolate.
Okay.
So I would say that is kind of the main drinks people like.
Okay. Yeah. So if it's somebody like me who doesn't drink caffeine, what can you offer me from your little counter here?
Well, we also have red cappuccino, so it's basically tea, and yeah, we make it just like we do a cappuccino. It's just instead of coffee, it's tea.
Okay.
And yeah, we also have a chai, which is also a kind of tea, but people quite like chai. I would say that is kind of a third favorite thing. People also like chai a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
So what is the drink that you'll be making for us right now? Before I step out of your shot and let you shine, what is one thing that you'll be preparing for us?
Well, I'll be preparing today. I'll be preparing a cafe latte for you guys.
All right. Let's take it away and show me how you do it.
Okay. Hello. So the first thing I would do when I start making coffee is I would grind it. So this is our grinder right here at the back. We grind the coffee. I stamp it with this. Stamp it just to make it nice and compact. I add it to the machine like this, and then I switch it on. After it throws a shot for about 10 seconds, I take the shot, I pour it into this thing, and then I throw off the milk. So I add a bit of milk up until here, and then I just use this thing here to throw off the milk. And after about, I would guess like 10 seconds, it's done. I pour it into the cup, and then I wait a little bit just to let the foam settle on top, and then I add the coffee shot. That's about it.
This is Africa. Good morning.
Hey, it's Rynhardt Fourie alongside Diana Master.
In the ANC conference in December. So starting off with the cycling.
Africa, good morning. Do have a lovely
Minister Monica Mchangwa has said that
with the soccer, the English Premier League continued, the biggest game being.
on that note, it is all our love, all our light.
Welcome to My.NA Cars, your ultimate destination for everything automotive.
I am your host, Diana Master. Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Discover the latest models, innovative technologies, and expert insights from our passionate hosts. Learn essential maintenance tips and get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the automotive industry. Don't miss My.NA Cars on NTV every Thursday at 2100 hours. Tune in and ignite your passion for automobiles.
To another exciting episode of Irongo Top. We bring jou lees die weer en vertel ook vir julle waar die vis heel moontlik kan byt.
Now, as promised, we're chilling right here at NamBean with Maria. How are you doing?
I'm very fine. How are you doing?
Oh, fine. Thank you so much for hosting me today. I'm excited to see what you'll be making. All right. So tell us a little bit about yourself and your background.
All right. My name is Maria Eliphas. I'm a chef at NamBean Coffee Shop. I've been working here for 2 years, 6 months. And what I enjoy most in the kitchen is I love cooking most. And what I actually enjoy cooking in the kitchen, it's a farmhouse. I love doing farmhouse. I love doing tower burger. And we actually have specials. Like on Wednesday, we have a burger special. And the daily special, we have chicken toast. It's actually chicken meat toast. And a farmhouse also.
All right. Now, while you work here at NamBean, what is the one thing that you love to do when you come to work every day? Besides cooking, of course, because we know you love to cook. What is one other thing that you really enjoy about your job?
What I really enjoy about my job is just, I actually enjoy coffee.
Okay.
Like every time, morning time when I come here, I always have a cup of cappuccino. I love cappuccino so much. Yeah.
All right. And then speaking about, or later on we'll speak about the effect that COVID has had on business. What do you think is the importance of, having small businesses come up and evolve and become, great like one of these?
Like we are actually contributing to the economy of the country. We are small business are actually employing a lot of people. Yeah.
All right. Let me go back to the food part and what you'll be making for us today. Please tell us what is it that you'll be preparing for us today?
I will actually be preparing for you guys a tower burger. It's actually new on our menu.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what does that entail? What does that have? What is the burger? Or what is special about that burger?
Okay, the special about the burger, we are actually using our own sauce that we made in NamBean. It has 2 patties, it has 2 eggs, it has 4 bacons. So it's really special and tasty if you eat it.
So it's really a tower burger.
Yeah, a tower.
All right, well, take it away and show me what you've got.
All right. So I'll start preparing our tower burger. This is the bun that we have to use. And then we take the butter. This is the butter that we have to apply. Just take the butter. Then you apply on the base of the bun. You apply butter. Then you take the lettuce. This is the lettuce that we have to use. You just put the leaves here. That is the leaves we have to use. Then we have to put the tomatoes on. I actually cut everything already. So this is the tomato we have to put on. After putting the tomatoes on, and then we put the onions. It's a cooked onion that we are using actually. Cooked onion. After putting the onion, and then we have to put on the patty. We have to put on the patty on. Our patty is actually a beef patty. So you put on the patty. Then put on the cheese. Then you put on a slice of the cheese on. You put on the slice of the cheese on. This is actually our special sauce that we made in NamBean. If someone wants to taste the sauce, you must always come to NamBean. We put on the sauce. After putting the sauce on, then we put on the bacons. We put on the bacons. It's actually 2 bacons. We put on the bacons. We put the egg on. We put another beef patty on, and then the cheese. And then the cheese on. We apply the sauce again. That's the sauce, it's NamBean sauce. And then after that, we put the bacons again. It's a bacon. Then we put the eggs. We put the topping. Then we put the chopstick. We are done. It's actually a tower burger at NamBean coffee shop. Enjoy.
An amazing time ahead right here at NamBean. Now, if you're still lost and don't know where to locate it, it is at the Lifestyle Center here opposite the Grove Mall of Namibia. And you can tune in or come right here at the cafe and grab some of your favorite coffees, your favorite hot drinks, and of course, one of the greatest burgers that they have to offer you. We'll see you guys again in our next episode.